mean, I think he's a very talented guy, and I still believe I can beat the guy, even though I've lost a couple times. But again, I think that's what makes me different, is that regardless of every time I walked on that mat against Cael Sanderson, losing every time, I still felt every time I went out there, I felt this is the one I'm going to win. I never didn't give myself a chance. And that's how I feel with Jones.
I think that DC should fight him again because, unfortunately, in the history books, it will show that Jon Jones beat him twice. Now, I want DC because DC is a great person. He's been a massive ambassador for this sport. He's done incredible things, and he's a great person. So I want him to get that big fight with Brock Lesnar, fight Brock Lesnar, get a massive payday, and then he should fight Jon Jones and retire. He's talking about retiring next year anyway. He's talking about retiring by March, his 40th birthday. But he could do one more fight. And I think he should fight Jon Jones again because, A, it will be massive, probably bigger, well, to hardcore fans, for sure, bigger than him versus Brock Lesnar. And if he was to beat him, you're right. It does give Jon the opportunity to beat him a third time. But it also gives DC the opportunity to beat him and beat him clean. So and it's a big storyline there. And I think DC, I'm looking at it from not a fan's perspective, from DC's perspective, right? He'll never forgive himself if he doesn't take that fight. When he's old, he's like, fuck, I should have taken that third fight. I should have. DC's a fighter. DC is not a quitter. You don't become the level of fighter, wrestler, person that he is unless you're willing to take on big challenges. And this is a big challenge. And you're right, it does give Jon Jones, that upper hand and whatever. But I still think the opportunity for DC to go out there and beat him and get it back and get that victory over him and say, you know what? You see, I was better than you all along. And now that you're clean, I proved it to everybody. So for that reason, I think he should take it.
We have every episode of the Believe in Me podcast available on demand. 103 episodes available on demand whenever you want them in HD, ad-free. I know people love to bitch and moan about the ads. Hey, you don't want to hear the ads? Guess what? You can hear them ad-free on gasdigitalnetwork.com. Use the promo code BYM. You get a 14-day free trial.
Do you know if you're looking more at Jermaine or Holly?
I didn't even think about that yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just got here in the gym. I just see all my teammates, my coach, and we didn't even talk about that. I have to go to Brazil. My niece just born, celebrate, and still, I take a lot for this fight.
Sure.
I take a lot for this Cyborg fight, and I want to take some break. I want to really enjoy myself. I have a couple things to do. Ended up to that fight, I was injured. I don't know if you guys know, but I have a hard time go line up to that fight.
No,
I have I have a pretty bad leg injury. It was my last fight. I got injured, and that was a pretty scary moment for me. Fight Cyborg when I'm 100% is crazy.
Yeah, of course.
If you go to the rankings page for the UFC, Megan, UFC.com/rankings, they have removed altogether the Cyborg and the women's featherweight division. Now, I don't know what that means. It could be nothing. The site has been retooled recently, but do you make anything of that?
You know what? If they dissolve the division, they dissolve the division. They haven't really made it very obvious that they're wanting to build it, considering their tough season. They're not signing anyone, and the ones that they're signing them to 135. So, if they're going to dissolve it, then just tell us.